Greetings, y'all. So I have a story that began a month and a half, 2 months ago. I was out front taking the dogs out. This gentleman was walking down the street, and he walked up my driveway and kindly asked if I could give him a ride. So I did. No big deal. Just a mile or two down the street. And then a few days, a week later, he came by for a ride again. Same place. And then he was asking if I happen to know anybody who's selling a car. So I told him I'd look. So I got his number. And texted him whenever I found one. At any rate, this continued on. And he came by more and more often, and we went to different destinations. His grandma's house, his brother's house, his cousin's house, his sister's house. And eventually, again, I'm not going to say something. There wasn't anything suspicious that didn't happen, but I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't want to jump to conclusions or anything. So until one day he got out of my car and his pocket emptied out onto my seat, and it was full of what looked like oxycodone pills. So the next time I gave him a ride, I asked him about it. He said, yeah, he picked him up from his cousins to help for, he had a infection in like one of his ribs or something on his side or something. So he just got some painkillers from his cousin. And then I brought it up to my wife, and she says, yeah, actually, he dropped one of his pills whenever she gave him a ride. So I asked him about it and confronted him, blasey. And then shortly after that, I took him to his cousin's house, quote unquote. And this guy just comes up with this little bag full of these little blue pills and just drops them in his hand. Just 1, 2, counts them out. Like, okay, clearly this is not his cousin, or if it is his cousin, it's also his dealer. Then the guy had me roll down my window and asked to buy my car. Like, well, let me think about it. But first, let me get the F out of here. So I dropped this guy off at his home and texted him later and told him that I was no longer going to be giving him a ride because he had broken my trust. Through my act of generosity, I was taking advantage of. Yes, it is going to happen. Yes, I am in a shit situation now. I have reported it to the police. I haven't heard back. Not as of yet. Should that happen, I'll certainly let you guys know of any updates. Until then, all of our cars are locked. The garage is closed. The doors are locked. Feeling a little vulnerable. So that's not to say shouldn't be kind, but should beware. This is a developing story. So, yeah. Talk to you guys later.